Tiruchitrambalam. Saint Gananatha Nayanar. I am the servant of servants of Gananathar of Sirkari, grit by the sea. Kadalkari Gananatha Nadiyarkum Adiyen. Manual service to God and godly men is known as Charya Marga, and it is the simplest way of reaching God and attaining everlasting bliss. This is open to all people in all professions, to men and women alike, and to family men and ascetics as well. A large number of Nayanmar mentioned in Periya Puranam had followed this path. The story of Gananathar is illustrative of the efficacy of this path in conferring oneness with the Godhead. Gananathar was born in the town of Sirkari, the birthplace of Saint Thirugnana Sambandar, in a Brahmin family. He was a married man and, in that state, performed his services to Lord enshrined in the local temple. Whenever any servants of God had any difficulty, Gananathar served him and helped him out of it. It is astonishing to find how many things we consider modern had been anticipated by the ancients and provided for. Technical training and training schools are a modern institution. It is unbelievable that this was foreseen by Shiva Bhaktas in the ancient past and provision made for it in regard to service of the God. Gananathar trained devotees of God in many branches of physical service to Shiva, and we may say he conducted a training school for this purpose. The pathway to God are fourfold in Shaivism: Charya Marga, manual service to Shiva; Kriya Marga, ritualistic puja or worship; the practice of yoga; and Jnana, pathway through divine knowledge. By saying that Gananathar conducted a training school in the path of Charya, the poet Sekiyar seems to give out a list of what constitutes physical service. He sings, "This devotee daily did with dedicated love beneficent sacred services suitable to the boat-seated great Lord, abiding in Shambai of gem-set ramparts." In addition to being famed for such services, to those who voluntarily came to him, he gave training in pure and sacred manual services in various fields. Good flower garden workers, gatherers of clusters of fragrant flowers, stringers of garlands of many flowers, persons needed to fetch water for the ritualistic bath of the Lord, sweepers and scrubbers of the premises of the temple day and night, lighters of unlimited number of lamps, copyists of Tirumurais, and readers thereof in the assemblage of devotees. In such several sacred services, he trained those who came to him, each in service as suited him, and he fulfilled all their wants, that they might shine in their performance. By carrying out this kind of project, he created a large band of devoted servants. He led a love-imbued life of a true householder and excelled in the art of bringing delight to the devotees by the manner of his worshipful service to them. Our servitor of such great fame, impelled by a surging love of the anklet-grit feet of Jnanasambandar of Kari, of ever-growing glory, who fed on the true great sacred gnosis, the milk drawn from the breast of Mother of all creations, daily and unfailingly performed worship of those feet 3 times a day with willing love, to the great delight of his heart, which swelled with peerless devotion. Our great devotee engaged in such service, having gained for in the vast world the fruits of worshipping the lotus-like feet of him who had fed on gnosis reached the resplendent tall Kailasa mountain of the Lord with crown, adored by pure fragrant Kondrai flowers, and gained the gift of everlasting chieftainship of the proud and mighty goals of blessed state. The services gained him entry into Kailasa, where he was raised to be the head of the forces of Shiva. Let us pay our obeisance to Gananatha Nayanar, who was at the service of the devotees at all times. Tiruchitrambalam.
மண்ணில் நல்ல வண்ணம் வாழலாம் வைகளும் மண்ணில் நல்ல வண்ணம் வாழலாம் வைகளும் மண்ணில் நல்ல வண்ணம் வாழலாம் வைகளும் வாழலாம் வைகளும் வாழலாம் வைகளும்